Well, there are two questions here, or two issues that we emanate from this. Number one, um, of Orthodox medicine, we use, well, as it were, uh, uh, pills, medications, medicaments to get a quick fix, a quick attention to where the problems are. Do we have anything wrong with that?
Well, Orthodox medicine, has done very well. Okay, and a lot of people too have passed on that shouldn't have passed on. Now, you must understand that God created the human being from the earth. And scientists have found out that the mineral composition of the human body is similar to the composition of minerals in the earth. Okay? Now, there are two things here. The medical scientists, other scientists, have gone straight to the earth to synthesize these drugs, the medicine, the pills, all of them. And they have come with a lot of side effects.
Okay.
But God, in his wisdom, passes those same minerals to us through the plants. And so in doing that, he removes all those things that would cause a side effect.
Little damages.
That's right. And so we now have what we call supplements. They are not drugs. They are natural. They are a concentration of an active ingredient, for instance. Now, if you're talking about vitamin C, for instance, you can get 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C from 30 oranges. All right?
Whereas,
I'm not about to ask a patient to take 30 oranges. Something else will happen to him.
Because he wants to get vitamin C.
That's right. But there is a tablet that contains 1,000 milligrams, So all the vitamin C in 30 oranges have been extracted and concentrated into one
that
tablet.
pill.
Yes. Okay? There's also vitamin C made by the scientists. They are chemicals. All right?
Not the natural ones.
Not the natural. Not the natural. And we've gone wrong at times using those ones, but I have not gone wrong.
So this debate is therefore still raging, that the giant manufacturers or the giant drug manufacturing companies, they seem to have formed a global cartel that seem to hold everybody to ransom. So how can we now begin to disabuse the minds of people, not just, all of us who are looking for health benefits, but even health practitioners themselves? How can we begin to...
It's a big problem. It's a big problem, and you wouldn't believe the number of natural products that are being suppressed all over the world, you see, so that...
deliberately suppressed.
Yes, the big pharma, and the cartel you talk about, so that they can continue in business. You cannot go wrong with nature. The earth is a reservoir of minerals, vitamins, and things that the body needs. All right? God puts them there, passes them through the plants to us. For instance, the leaf is green because of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the blood of the plants. Our blood is a red substance in us. Both of them, structurally are almost the same, except for the fact that in chlorophyll, in the central position, you have magnesium.
Whereas
in the blood, you have iron. Okay? And so there's a lot of magnesium in the leaf, in almost all the leaves. Magnesium is an alkaline forming element. And so eating the natural things and even eating them raw will ensure that your body remains alkaline.
Not overcooked.
Not
refrigerated.
Not refrigerated.
Not ovinated.
Not and without the use of those chemical drugs. But they want to remain in business, and it's a big problem. It's a big problem. And I believe that as we go on and more of the alternative practices are get incorporated into the curriculum of medical students or medical practice, then things will begin to change. Yeah.
Okay, now, so we seem to have a plus mark, as it were, for our forefathers who kept close to nature while they were growing up. So, but how can we now begin to change the practices for alternative medicine? Well, as it were, those who are still using one medicine to cure all. You just have the roots, you have the leaves, you have the herbs, you mix with alcohol, you put in a bottle, and you dispense to everyone. Either it's malaria, it's a backache, or it's a headache, or it's a joint pain, or it's just one medicine to cure all. How do we?
No, you're talking about the practice of the native doctor, which I don't have any business with. All right, I wouldn't use one to cure all. Like I said, I've mentioned cancer quite a bit, and those are, one of the main areas where I practice. We know the cause of cancer. We know that dehydration is part of it. We say, okay, this patient's got cancer, and you need to drink 1 to 1.5 gallons of water daily.
Say that again. 1
to 1.5 gallons, 4 to 6 liters of water daily, every day.
Somebody has said this also about sickle cell anemia, that they need to drink close to something like that.
Yeah. Sickle cell, to avoid sickling, to avoid the cells when they sickle and then they stick together. All right, the blood at a point in time gets viscous, and circulation is slowed down, and so water will help to separate the cells and avoid the sickling effect, that will finally cause them to